Pushed on the road, attack betrayed. We fell through fate and fire and blade. No strength to fight, no time to pray. We bled through beasts to find the way. They curse our name, but wear our scars. They fear the truth we carry far. A tale of politics and great heroes. In metaphor, Refantazio.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Sometimes.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Well, he's certainly perishing, that's for sure.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
I wonder.
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Gee, I wonder who he's putting forward, huh? Very cool. For Refantazio. Well, great intro. Didn't give me a chance to introduce myself though. For anyone who doesn't know, it's your old mate Yorkie with a new channel. I was on Yorkie Plays before, but I was doing that live stream and life isn't permitting that now. So, videos, and I'll sit and chat whenever I can. I'm going to try and make these premieres so I can join you in chat. And of course, if I am, I'll be joining you with chat to actually say. I did try this game in demo just for a few minutes. And I thought I was garbage at it. I might be garbage at it, I don't know. But I thought I was garbage at it because early on, you end up in a desert with a bunch of monsters around you, and I couldn't fight them at all. Now I've been informed you're not meant to immediately. So let's give this a go, because it looks like fun. Metaphor Refantazio. Atlas. I've enjoyed the P3, P4 and P5, the Reload, Golden and Royale. So I'm happy to try other Atlas games. Also started but didn't get far before I had to close the old channel. Or stop it. Of P5S, Strikers. Which I also enjoyed even though I wasn't particularly
I trust
good at it.
this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
I wonder what his end game is. Surely not just to make sure the tribes don't unite. It needs to be more than that.
By my hand.
Or does he want them to unite
I
under
cannot
him?
fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could
Guess
even
we're
enter
reliving
the
the whole
king's
intro
chambers,
again.
let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince.
I'm guessing Lewis
What
is royal
hellbound soul
himself.
could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity?
This bugger.
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Yeah, he's not good. I don't know what his end game is, but he's definitely not a good guy. War is on the horizon
War
before...
is on the horizon.
Good voiceover.
Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign.
Usually, yeah.
If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams?
Let's hope so.
In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
Yeah, but the subsequence to that is
I know.
some are more equal than others, isn't it?
Daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
Metaphor Refantazio. New game. No. I'd already asked me that question. That was weird. That was before I started recording.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Always go by Yorkie. If it needs two names, I go by Yorkie York. Well, I say always. Since I've heard that some school kids are actually signing their names with their gamer tag, I should say always when on YouTube. Your name is indeed Yorkie, yes.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy, but can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
I have a feeling if I click that try, then you don't get to continue the game, it asks you again or something, but I don't know. But I would say not always. Now, the interesting thing, and I'm sorry, I sometimes rabbit on a bit, is that fantasy, I would say, is limited to the confines of imagination. If you can't imagine something, you can't have a fantasy about it. You can't build it into a fantasy. You have to be able to imagine it. But at the same time, something being within the imagination doesn't make it powerless, because you have the power to try and enact it.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
No, the exact form of that fantasy might not be possible. I'm not going to start throwing fireballs from my hands and stuff, which is true in some fantasy. But that doesn't mean the human stories can't exist, or the human quote-unquote. I mean, I don't care if they're elf, orc, robot, or whatever.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Go normal. Starting on normal, yes. Carriage ride.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead.
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've
That's
certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
No.
What's the problem?
They're bandits! Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us. But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on that.
You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? Ugh. How'd they get one of those?
I assume an igniter is a fire staff then.
Come on, keep it moving up!
It might have other properties too.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is.
Elder.
No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Well, I'm not strong, am I?
Hold it!
Ooh.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Well, useful. And there I go. Heterochroma, eyes, 2 different colours.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
I'm fine, Gallica, my little Fae companion.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Trade desert.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I think we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Run with movement keys to move. Hold that to dash. Press control to dodge. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed on the bottom of the screen. You can also use the mini-map to see which way to go. You can view tutorials. You've seen before.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's like monsters and stuff around here.
Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Like them. Which I could tell that was too hard to fight. Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Press G to use Facesight. The ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it'll show up as unknown. Prepare the best you can.
Okay.
But those, I thought, you know, we're in the starting zone. Obviously, you're not meant to mess with those, including that thing over there. But the hyenas should be able to fight them as a starting character, yeah? Yeah, no, apparently not. So let's not.
Hurry!
Hurrying.
They found us. Get ready, everyone. Hey, your health is dangerously low.
Yeah, I
Watch
just got smacked.
Ugh.
Getting out of there as best I can. But now I'm heading towards these things, which are also too meaty. Managed to duck around them, but can I find a way of getting high? I hear them behind me. Not finding anything yet. These are some steep cliffs. Is that a way up there? That looks like a path. I've got that manticore coming after me. Alright, I made it.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Not a clue. Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
What mission?
First, we get to the royal capital.
Okay.
And get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Okay.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs, or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive.
Me too.
So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
What's the spell? What's that doing for me?
Right.
It's as though music is played directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Not a bad OST.
Over there.
It's not my favourite, but it's not bad. Oddly, Grand Trad is already inside.
Let's go. Got a sec?
Nope, we've got stuff in here.
I don't like this.
No, no.
I think we shook them. We should be safe.
Hope so. Oh, this is bad. That's not good. That's not good.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
There you go. O great seeker, bearer of the fancy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from the epoch of glory. Missed the rest of it.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Big city. Certainly for the time period this seems to be based on.
Get on with it then! Drop the dog!
Maybe it's later than I thought.
Dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Parapus said.
What's a Parapus?
Such a shame. Might
Hello?
you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid!
Desperate people turn to desperate measures.
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
I can't really blame them for grabbing me and trying to get everything they can, because let's face it, I don't look like I'm starving.
Incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else.
Must be two of the
Which means
tribes.
a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Oh, yeah?
Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Are they vaping?
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission.
That's why I
For
need to join the
all
guard.
our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close.
Okay.
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember,
Got it.
nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Probably not.
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Press M to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, press T. Gillica always has a good idea. Press 2 for in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
All right then. An elder here.
What's this?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
So, you've got minimal magic, but you're good at using it. Got it.
Wonders never cease.
Hello.
A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Oh yeah? Who are you?
But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Ah.
I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
Let's check out the royal scepter.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Nice.
Now he's dead. But no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Yeah, I kinda got that.
I'll keep that in mind.
Whoops.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Yep, I know.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful.
I know, Gullica.
Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Yeah. But a magic igniter wouldn't be bad. It's gotta be way beyond whatever I've got right now, though, I'm pretty sure.
Let's head there.
I joined the army because I looked up to Lord Lewis. But now I get my ass handed to me if I so much to mention it. What's the state army gonna do now? We won't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things.
You are?
Oh, the recruitment place. Go down this street toward the cathedral. It'll be the building on the left. Looking to enlist as a soldier? Not like there's other work for elders, I guess. Don't make assumptions. Oh, you think you're better than the grime of the Sunshine Road? You crawled out of? You're in for a rude awakening, boy. I guess we'll find out what's going on. Sounds like there's a lot of prejudice going on around here. Royal Capital, Grand Trad. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an elder. But the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment centre we're looking for should be just ahead.
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
Beg pardon?
Oh, there!
When I heard that His Majesty had been killed, I could hardly believe my ears. But it was a man indifferent to festivities. His death will not cause any disruptions. As long as we have His Eminence Sanctifex Borden, this country will be safe.
Elder rubbish.
Up here, I guess.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you?
Yeah.
The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's word.
Hornhead, okay.
I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you?
Oh, Hornhead's around here.
Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore.
I like this sarcastic bugger.
But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
His friend's not too happy with him by the look of it.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Yeah, because there's no one to report it to when I die, isn't it?
So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for change.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Sharp mind.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte.
Yeah, fair point.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
The protagonist's name. I don't know what the naming conventions are for an elder child. I'm not sure what to go with. You know what? I think I'm going to put myself in there as well.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet.
Told you I had a sharp mind.
All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
probably sharper than your Sergeant Colon.
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to... Net!
Alright, we are now a guard. What a long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn.
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. You want a magic ignite to join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out.
Whoa.
You're enlisting as well. The line starts behind me, or if so. Or was there something else you needed? Are you really no noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. And you? Anxious Paripus. I know it said Priapus. Which would be different. They said tribe don't matter in the army, but they probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find a better work. Wish I could serve Count Louis. His army's built on merit, so even a Priapus stands a chance.
What's the world coming to?
Self-assured man. Last day. I came to enlist because I heard you'd make a quick reef here. And they'd really make you work alongside creepy Elder. Paripus I can deal with, but Elder are right ominous. Where'd you hear that? God's own scriptures, that's where. I guess you can't expect Elder to know what shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy. Yeah, I know. Just wanted to hear if he had anything remotely useful to say. What? You cutting in line too? Everyone will get their ignited in order. No one ever follows directions. Why do only thugs come here? So I can't do anything there. What can I do? I mean, I'm queued up, but literally nothing's happening. Let's see what she's got to say.
Hurry.
Well, that wasn't too much trouble now, was it? We better get in line, though, or they'll start suspecting something. Well, you said it's... join the queue there.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? It's something like,
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An Elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Result strength?
The wealthy, at least.
Forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride.
Or at least a common, maybe.
Now,
more frequent.
You owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I'm fine, thanks for the help.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
You too.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These
Cinder
days,
igniter.
most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw in the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Oh, the vicinity map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
All right.
Our veterans
Training
there
day
will
coming.
teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Hey.
Kinky.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy
What, in
tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get.
Alright, we had equipped with an igniter. We had a guard.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
You think?
Hey. You awake?
I'm trying to sleep, you soft sod. Morning already?
Is it morning already?
Does it look like morning? Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
So if you can't sleep, I can't either.
I
Got it.
heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
Yeah. That's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
It shouldn't, but it is right now.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
Yeah, that's bullshit, but people
These
are
are the
bigots.
same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I know. I didn't know the village went down, I do now. That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see it?
Sure.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
See, that looks like
It's
a
what you
modern
call
city.
a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Really? It's not Earth then.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
Not really. I've long made the argument that if everyone was the same race, same gender, same religion, born on the same street, you would get those who saw the sunrise in the morning prejudice those who face the sun setting in the evening. It'd be the sunrisers versus the sunsetters, because we always other people.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
But some are more equal than others, okay?
Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
You know how hard it is for me to sleep with that fairy going off on me ear?
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
A fairy who said I need to sleep? Oh, 602 Water Day.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Me as a kid, I guess.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book.
Prince.
You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that.
Through the necklace.
But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
That don't look good.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Interesting. Also, I'm left wondering why a collar? I'm a strong believer in symbolism, and they could have chosen anything, a necklace, a bracelet, a ring, anything. But a collar has definite symbolism within the community. And they are not averse to play. Atlas are not averse to playing with kink imagery. Look at some of the shadows in the Persona series. Like Angel, that's absolutely a fetish costume. I forget what his name is, but the Fowler's Chariot.
Until arrival
so
at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Now, a collar is a symbol of a slave who's not really a slave. It's a slave within the community. And it could symbolize that as him being enslaved by his illness or curse. It could symbolize that as him being a caring noble who, while being as a prince, is the exact opposite of a slave. He's also a slave to his people because he wants to nurture them. All kinds of things. It may not be that at all, but instead it could have chosen anything. A collar has a very definite imagery. Also, a collar is a pet image as well. Wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border port. Yeah, I see it. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about. Then press that.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border port. This is where our contact should be. So hopefully we'll find them quickly.
Okay
Got
then.
What we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Interesting mix of what looked like roulette and clock imagery there.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, maybe it's meant to be a cliff.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Fat middle-aged bugger who is self-opinionated, arrogant, and possibly a bit racist. Yeah, I know you.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no Maglars. A peaceful one.
A world with no Maglar arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps?
Yeah.
I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read.
Yeah, and utopias aren't usually so.
You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches.
And it's never
Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is it a fight you want?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
This is a mistake.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time.
Backs him down.
But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Well, you supported me, now I'm supporting you.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together.
Hey, I'm guilty of that all the time. Don't worry about it.
Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Yorkie.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone, help!
Uh-oh. He's hurt.
Is that a soldier?
It was.
Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen.
Oh, he's still alive.
Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
Possible.
Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wound.
Of course you will.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
First fight coming up.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah?
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's a friend. She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough.
Royal weapons.
Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right.
Wealthy
I
weapons.
swear, I won't let you die.
Don't know if they're just royal, don't know if they're mage, don't know if traders have them too, but wealthy weapons.
I'm with you.
Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become your ally.
Oh,
I like
this
it.
is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission today. Can I lay you in here? Yeah, that's my guess. Somehow we've got to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally? Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. I just wonder, settings, key config, mouse, is that? Wheel down to F. What was is F what attack was? Is that what I mean by wheel dams? I'm not sure. I assume so. Oh, some big old doors. Well, our people are not doing well. The hell is that?
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue! help the survivors.
Damn it.
Survivors? This is horrific, so many dead. Grace, I hope you're safe.
Hurry!
No time to waste. If we look, we may find some still breathe. Yeah, they're not.
This is bad.
Get back, we've got company. We got an egg.
What?
What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. Smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. Wait, if it's human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Do you not agree? Wait, so are humans monsters in this world? Interesting. So just realised we've got a fairy, we got a horn-headed thing, and whatever I am, Elder. Anyway, I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand, the two of us working as one, I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press V to engage in squad battle alongside your allies. You can press V any time, but if you use base attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the defensive by continuously attacking with space to deplete the enemy's break gauge. That appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Then V.
Okay, this could be all we've got.
Now get ready.
Squad battles with stunned enemies. When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle, so be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press F to attack with your equipped weapon, E to use skills which consume magic points. I assume MP's magic points. Performing an action will expend one turn icon, seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. Let's try and
I won't hold back!
Mage fire.
Burn!
Oh, 79.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Almost to level 2.
I think we're in the clear.
All right!
Phew, we pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty. But we have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using that, there's a chance that the entire break system will deplete at once.
Okay.
We have the edge. This could be our chance. A tough one.
Gotta try hard.
Didn't quite make it. Alright, that was a mistake.
Brace yourself!
Oh, we can do it, that's fine.
Let's keep this up. Okay.
Got it.
Strive for greater heights.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Oh, I didn't spend it, did I? Alright, whatever.
Great find. Keep it.
I can't actually see which way I'm going. Okay. I'm not going that way. Is there stuff down here? No.
Look, down! Now's our chance!
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
That was weak.
Even easier than expected.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Someone's up there. Still breathing, but he's badly wounded. An elder, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showed up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course it's out here. Damn it all to bloody hell. He is to be dead. Alright, well, I was hoping to heal him. With medicinal herbs. You're so young and fresh recruit. Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run. Better than be. You're too late, the monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. Damn it! Damned hell that I knew this sport was cursed. You're why the horror attacked. Hey. Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elder. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
There's a door there. Or the stairs up. Let's check out the door first.
Hold on.
Wait. You two, perhaps you're searching for someone. Yeah, that's right. I'm not going to hide from it. Thought as much, now it makes sense. Why hide from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell the truth.
What?
That cray, is that the human form earlier? Oh, she's not going upstairs. Sound like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle our personal matters later, rescuing any survivors. Takes prisoners to the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
First, let's go to the top of the other one.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
And that's as far as we can go. We've got medicine. Interesting though that humans are the enemy here, that humans are the bad guys. Because honestly, they often are.
Let's push through!
Down! Now's our...
This is our chance!
Let's
come around!
This is our chance!
We'll use the power. Oh, it attacked. Then we will use that first.
And die hard!
And then... Okay, that must have been its attack. Fair enough.
Let's hurry on.
Halfway through
I think we're in the clear.
I'm hearing hyena-like noises, or wolf-like noises, dog-like noises, whatever. Gold coin.
Come on! This is our chance!
Let's give him a fight!
Let's
settle this quick! Wish every fight was that easy, eh? Careful, we've got company.
Let's push through!
Down!
We have the edge!
This could be our chance!
We make the first move!
Even easier than expected.
This is our chance!
Let's
come away!
Stay calm, everyone.
Burn to us!
Took one out!
Good one,
Keep
Storm.
it up! Only one left! Finish them off and we're clear!
Got him.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Almost at level 3.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Come on! Good one! Let's give him a fight! Let's settle this quick! A tough one! I think I'm getting not bad.
Level 3, good.
I feel stronger.
Oh, that's that increase. I don't control the increases. I thought I did. Alright. No, I've got remaining ones. I've got 2. Let's get it on strength.
I think we're in the clear.
F quite a bit. There's that door. The roof is just up ahead. Might not have a moment. Absolutely, friend. If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? So if there's a chance there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who turns away. Not this time. I'd never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you've found whoever it is you're searching for. There's no turning back, I'm with you. We don't leave our people in there if there's a chance. A chance they're dead means there's a chance they're alive. And if not, then them certainly being dead means there's an enemy up there who slaughtered them all. There's no way of running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Now I'll keep my strength and combine it with yours.
What do you think?
It's feeling I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do?
Yep.
Let's go. Try not to do anything rash, okay? Here we go. Not do anything rash. You don't know me very well, do you?
Tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow.
Somehow. Herald.
Darned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. Don't have anything that's...
Do I need to use it? Let's go! Fire!
Royal monster!
The power of fire!
3, that's also not good. Wing base with 28, that's not good.
Oh, please!
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
We might be. Also 3. 1.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this, and yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble.
And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Deck of this healing every time as well.
Wasn't enough.
What? No! Please, say something!
minstrel!
Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
We're not leaving.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Oh, does this have the
Thy
equivalent
fate
of
is crown
Personas?
twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment.
Whether it's Personas
Thy
or something
path may
else.
fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Interesting. Interesting. Is that Nazagi or whatever it was? From as the first shadow you get in some of them. Interesting how they've switched it through different games. Persona 3, you basically, this was dubious to me, put a thing to your head that looks like a gun and pull the trigger to release your shadow, essentially facing the ultimate fear of death in a game that's about fate and facing death, to release the immortal power within you. Number 4 is about your fear, and you face your inner fear, battle it to the ground, and release your power as you do so. Number 5, about identity, was you ripping a mask off to reveal the truth underneath and find your own power. This, about the heart of purity, the heart of courage, is you opening your heart together. Interesting.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
I think we've got one. Cyclone. Or day.
Scour!
All right, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. It's more it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. And that was only 6 damage.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Yeah. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness, scoring a critical hit against them, or scoring a crit, will only decrease turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Do I know? I don't know what the weakness is, do I?
It's okay. We can seek her!
Oh, I can do that. Hit its leg.
That's it! Stay on!
Let's
It's
stay
weak
calm.
to that.
Seek her! Scour!
Push through! We've got to hit the other spots too.
Yep, I know.
Let's go! Wind!
You hit their weakness!
I will fight Seeker! Scour! Come on!
It's coming out with a Devour. That's healing it, I think.
Wait, what? It's healing?
Yep. We can heal too.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what it is!
Doesn't matter.
I can't believe it's eating from its own body! Can you knock those apples off?
Wind!
I've still got plenty of health.
Let's go! Scour!
Get rid of the apple.
Let's push through!
I think that was the apple done. He's got his wings. Oh, he's still got one apple left.
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that! If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know,
I am doing.
maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Go for it, Gillica. Have Gillica knock down the apples to keep them the four from healing.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Go for it, young pig.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there!
Wind!
I thought I took its wings out. And its blade feet. Never mind.
Vitus power! Scour!
Oh, the red one's on its turn, I get it.
Seeker! Wind! A tough one.
One more and it'll be down, I think. And it's a long way with the damage it's doing to me. I was wondering if I was going to need to heal, but I don't think so.
Scour!
Got a Golio's apple.
Okay.
Up to level 4.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Energy lowers damage sustained from enemies. Luck raises acquisition rate, etc.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used?
Apparently it was an archetype, which is what a summoner is called in this game.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Hey, Stroll! You still alive?
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
Is he gonna be alive, though?
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
Yeah, I did.
That voice. Grius!
Oh, it's
thank
our friend.
goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him.
You got it, Gallica.
The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray.
Pointed teeth, pointed ears. Are we talking some kind of Orc-type inspired race here?
So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look.
What is it, a year? Like,
I brought a treasure from the
again?
village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the meadow lies the prince deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Because they don't believe it.
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere.
There's political regimes now around the world, and in the past, who've shown that if you've got ardent followers and a relatively good mouthpiece, especially if you've got reach with that mouthpiece or the mouthpieces, you could even show evidence of what you've done, and people won't believe it, or they'll justify it.
Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Noble versus noble, huh?
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there, and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Yeah.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Guisburn, the treasonous fiend, who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown.
Louis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light, but I'm counting on you.
Your ally Grace. Grace, a battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral.
4 of us?
I won't abide him surviving the ceremony.
Wait, don't forget Gallica.
He will die by my hand.
I should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. And we have chats. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything with that, like that power you used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. You've done fine. A fine job delivering the message, lad. It's finally time for us to act. For His Highness. You want to ask about the power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family before you infiltrated the army. Who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honour of being His Highness, the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible.
Got it?
Talk tomorrow. Let's get some rest.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The
ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
But we delivered the message.
I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
How is it your fault? Not your fault. What the hell are you talking about?
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
That's all I ask, Alika.
You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
It's a naive fantasy, that one.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Velvet Room equivalent, by the look of it.
You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
Okay.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared.
Well, I'm here now.
And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
What kind of alliance? There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magna within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend, what I have come to call archetypes.
Okay.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Of course.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bond.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Looks like there's 8 ranks instead of 10 this time. Now we've got Seeker Archetype. The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Bright-Eyed Student allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. This must be Academia then. Can sense a heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Mori is the first of your followers, people that support your quest, as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Mori is just the first of many, so keep an eye out. So basically, these followers are the same as socialists.
Sure. Here's to our joined path,
Or the equivalent
and
of.
the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
All ready then?
Yep.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
You got it.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I mean, you'll try, you might manage, but I'm not looking to move wrong. I'm looking to get revenge on for my boy.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
The road should take us to Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
This place here.
The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital.
Don't let your guard down.
If we're going through the Nord Mines, you okay?
Good.
The Nord Mines. We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
I may be imagining it, but can't help but feel being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge. Could
Don't
be wild
let your
animals.
guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget, I have my eye on you. I don't think he wants to escape all gay.
Look at that!
Hey, look up in the air. That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks his prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Maybe we need another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out. No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess, you could move much faster if I died back there, and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? You truly were, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall
Pushing
behind.
forward.
I can't save here, can I? No.
Stop!
There's some wild dogs over there. Gundos, the beast, the hunting pact. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if not careful. Can't give them the chance around us. We'll need to find a different path now.
What's wrong?
Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs. Barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as yourself, really. Still don't get it, so be it. Seems you need an impromptu lesson in the basics of combat. Pay attention to this subject. Affords a few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider this your first meeting. Or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare for your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, run down quickly. Now size up that hundo. It's weaker.
Aye.
Indeed. You slipped out of death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Press G to activate face sight, identifying strengths, etc. Lower level enemies will glow blue, yellow, red, etc. When you have leveled up to a point where you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach to see what the colour has changed. Engaging weaker foes, clear your mind and simply do what must be done, put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple, regular attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle. The protagonist will still take damage. Press R when a cursor is over an enemy. You will lock onto that enemy. Alright. Understood. Now let's try
Give it a shot. We got this. We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Let's push through!
I need to do it.
Let's push through! Come on!
That was nice and easy.
Hold on.
That's right, one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard even against weak foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Initiates a squad battle, yep, whatever. Evaluate the main enemies in your... Yeah, shut up.
I'm counting on you.
That being the case...
How's that? We have the edge. Give it my all.
Get in there! Finish him off!
Take this! Not done yet.
That's got one attack.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
And he's brought it down.
That settles that.
We made short work of them.
I see something over there.
Brace yourselves!
We're attacking the dungeon and we're forced into a squad battle. Yep.
Scour!
Take this! Still standing. Not done yet.
We did it!
There's a shopkeep or something over here.
What is it?
I haven't seen you lot around these parts. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? What are you talking about? Now that I get a better look, I'd say you aren't bandit material. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I've a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assume a human appeared. Prince, I've heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns. Terrifying, no? My apologies, I didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Let's see if we can. Revival medicine. I'll take that. Anything to sell?
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
We'll take one more revival medicine. Oh, have you found something worth selling? Yeah,
thank you.
I've done that.
We'll hold our ground.
Sneak attack. Bad.
Oh, you've done it.
Very bad.
Can anyone heal him?
Let's go. We can do this.
Helpful as ever.
Strong's combat power is down.
That's okay.
Strong's combat power is
Vitus
down.
power. Wind. Didn't work.
Focus.
Missed.
Take this. I'll go for the kill. Just part of the job.
That's just what Gria's does. Strong's combat power is down. Your attack power is down.
Go on, finish the job.
Strong's combat power is
Tougher than
down.
I thought.
Got him.
Let's hurry on.
Come down. A victory well earned.
Let's push through.
Well done.
All right, we did it.
That was brilliant.
And then through this way.
Hold on.
Oh, the air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem the monsters are the least of our concerns. No, you can hear me, so show yourself, or would you rather that we come at you? Damn awful sharp for an old goat, ain't you? Bastards live long enough, kill him quick!
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
Oh!
What is that?
Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
Take this.
Let's do this.
Yoki's been targeted by both of us.
Here they come!
Which consumes one turn icon, greatly decreases damage.
What's that? I think
Ready for
something's
impact.
coming! Watch out!
What a joke! Let's do this! Shite!
Utilizing formations effectively. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the assigned keys.
I'll get some
Slide
distance.
back.
Seeker!
And I am kind of hurt, so...
Take this! Get ready!
Too much.
Hold still! Hold still!
Coming at us!
Tougher than I thought.
Charging in.
Got no mercy for you!
Blast!
What's that? I think something's coming!
Come
Watch
forth,
out!
Royal Soul! Scour!
Take this!
Let's do this!
Alright, they're coming in with something.
Didn't do it!
Dodge!
Coming at
Like
us!
they could get you with that!
Now it's going to be down.
Tough one. Not bad.
Level
I
5,
feel
nice.
stronger.
Lowers damage sustained from enemies. We'll get that. Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived. No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized in pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the county-ocracy ordered it, so I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come here to this place, seeking the riches left within.
Hey.
I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
And we can save there. So we will take that on tomorrow, hopefully. I'll see you then. Bye now.
Thanks for watching, for being around, for every message, reaction, all the joy we found. To the quiet, the loud, the sharp and the sly, you're the reason I'm leaving with my spirits high. So hit like, leave a word or tap that sub. If you laugh, cry to mock my stuff. Every click helps the channel grow, lets me keep on with the show.